Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Tales of Vesperia, and yes, we are outside of Allure. I have walked around a little bit just fighting a few enemies. I didn't go too far away from the city because I was too, well, afraid isn't the word, but anxious that I would trigger a skit that I didn't want you guys to miss. So I'm gonna see if I can minimize all the grinding that I normally do in the game to areas that I know won't trigger anything. So for today, we have the quest that we need to go back to the Koi Woods for an Eggbear and some very bitter fruit, but now that we're on the outside, we can check out a few places, so shall we do that first? Let's go back to the hold and see what's there with the caves in the mountain. And of course, if we see some new enemies flying about, we'll fight them, or if we are attacked and cannot escape from them. Because we are not afraid, we can take them down. They are just a little bit strong. We're not allowed to enter the Dayton hold. So it's not that by the fact that we made to the other side is a trigger that the Lord of the Plains isn't attacking anymore. I was actually hoping to go here and maybe get a little bit of a cheaper inn to restore our TP, because yeah, they do use up a lot during combat. I have, of course, now played around a little bit with the tactic system and changed it so that they don't ask for items anymore. They said, no, you can't use it. If you want to use an item, I will be the one that gives it to you.
Man, I was just getting warmed up. Hey, I learned something.
Yeah, and learning new skills. Perfect. So yeah, so they won't be asking it anymore. That is off now. And other than that, I made sure that everybody attacks the target that Yuri is attacking. For now. I might change it later up to maybe Repeat and Carol going for the weakest of the enemies and me and Estelle going for the same. Or vice versa or anything like that. Just to mix it up and see what kind of effect that has. Ooh, suddenly out of nowhere.
Let's work together.
We always do.
Come to me.
Take this.
Holy power, come to me.
First aid. That was easy.
Yeah, and even so far in, I am still playing around with all the sound settings, because it's really not easy to get right. Ooh, I see a ruin in the distance as well. So much to see, so much to do. This facility is under direct control of the Empire. If you don't have business here, please do move along. This is Aspio, the closed city of learning. Please produce your passport. We do not have a passport, but this is Aspio. This is where Mordio is from, right? It's unusual for outsiders to come to Aspio. All anyone here cares about is research. Everyone here is such a loony, just standing guard makes me think I might lose it myself. Yes, that's probably the reason why you have 2 guards outside instead of just 1. Ooh. That's just weird. At last, someone found me. I've been waiting. I'm Wonder Chef. I travel the world far and wide, seeking gourmet food and travelers that appreciate the importance of fine dining. You'll usually find me in a disguise. A food connoisseur should have no problem seeing through it, though. Call it a test, if you will. And it seemed like you're one of them. Haha, you've got potential. For that, I'm going to reward you with a recipe. Learn the recipe for Salisbury steak. I'll give you this, so you can practice. 3 sets, okay. For the love of food, bon appetit. There are a lot of strange objects scattered throughout the world. Wonder Chef might be disguised as some of them. When you find him, he will reward you with a recipe. Try to seek him out on your journey. Yeah, if I see another plant with a weird face on it, I will definitely click on it. I can almost guarantee that. The door is locked. Okay, so we cannot sneak in Espio through the back door. Oh, that's probably an exit then. Let's see. Ooh, Estelle has gotten a star for a sandwich. Does seem like she can add a few more to it. So let's keep working on it. So what does a Salisbury steak do? Increases attack slightly. Alright. Does use a lot of ingredients though. Beef, egg and onion. Do we want to add that to one of our shortcuts? I wonder how it works, because if we use it after combat and we increase attack a little, how long will that be in effect? For one fight or multiple? Very intrigued. I think I'm gonna put one of those in. Put him on the repeat, because I know he's got to love some steak. That way we can see how it works. I hope. I think. Because if it just works for like one fight, then it wouldn't be useful. So it should be a few at least. And if that's the case, how is it indicated somewhere? Oh, we'll see. Good look around. Ooh, tree trunk. I'm so glad there are no back attacks in this game. Therefore, if I decide to run for it and I fail to, at least I won't be punished for it.
Wonderful! We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh? Oh, I feel so powerful.
And that's of course the other benefit of exploring a little bit. We get to level up, making our future fight a lot easier. Or at least I assume they will be easier. Because our HP will increase, our attack, our defense, all that kind of stuff. And I'm guessing if we level up, we also gain more skill points to equip more skills. At this point, not a problem because we're just getting started, but eventually you want all the extra points I get. Weed and night water. Ooh, twice. Thank you. Yeah, I wish there's an accessory or an item that can let us run a little bit faster on the map. But if you can't outrun an enemy, then they could have just given us some random encounters instead of it on the map. Ooh, she's getting a lot of attack spells, is it?
We're done.
Well, I did put her on mostly healing, so that we have somebody that will watch our back when we are fighting, especially against stronger enemies. Ooh, I see the camp there as well, so let's check out the ruins, sleep at the camp and then head back to Allure. Ooh, this does look like an ancient ruin. Magical lance. Would be really cool if you find a chest here with actual equipment and not usable items. Orange shell. I don't mind the usable items, they will be useful. If not to be used, then it's to sell. But if we get an equipment piece, that means we have something that we might not need right now, that is better than what we can get. An equipment that's way ahead of where we are? I would never say no to something like that. Right? And I have to say, I think I haven't mentioned it before, but I really do like the visuals of the game. You can see that the game is, of course, quite a few years old, but it still looks very beautiful. If you compare it to Tales of Arise, yes, that looks way more sharp and sleek and stuff like that, but this is definitely not bad either. Is there any place where we are going to... Ooh, what's this? Can we push it? Because I see streaks here on the floor. Come on, give me more chests. Give me a reason to explore. Half a guard. Is that the same thing we already have? No, it's not. Oh, this is better. Good. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Going to an area you're not supposed to be yet, finding items there, that just rewards exploration, isn't it? It's like what I said before. If I come to a shop, I find items there, I will buy them if I can afford them, because I don't know what's going to be in a chest when we go further ahead. Like, and this way, if we move on ahead before we get to a shop that sells them, we save money by not having to buy it. And of course, the extra defense if we have to have a few fights against enemies. So yeah, really, really nice. Alright, that's the ruins for now. Let's go to camp. And I'm sure at some point there will be story reasons we need to be there. But I'm not gonna theorize about it because we're not far enough in the game that I can form any decent amount of theories. So right now the only thing we are doing right now is trying to save a tree that has lost its capability to produce a barrier, potentially dying. That's why we're going to the Koi Woods. On the other hand, we have Flynn on this, well, pilgrimage around the world, doing good deeds, which we're trying to find. There's no big old evil thing in the world that we need to chase down or defeat or something like that. Other, maybe then the discrepancy between the royalty and the commoners in this world, but that's part of every type of game like this, isn't it? Hey, it's the same person. Oh, welcome to the King of Adventure. Oh, it's you. Oh, wonderful to see you again. Yeah, it's been a while. What pleasant serendipity that we would run into each other yet again. I thought we'd see them again. Oh, big brother, you're ever so blunt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are these people? Well, this is Karen and Rich. They're traveling around and operating an inn. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Oh, it seems you have more companions since last time we met. Oh, how nice. Perhaps you'd like to stop and rest. Yeah, I could use some rest. I agree. It's kind of tired out myself. Well then, we'll take you up on your offer. Please, make yourself at home. Oh, gladly. Yeah. Using his hammer instead of that broken sword he had. That's a pretty ancient looking sword. The blades got really dull too. Well, it's no longer anything more than antique, unfit to cut man or beast. Is that sword important to you? It belonged to someone I respect. I just can't get rid of it. Hey Rich, it seems like you're not running a traveling inn just for the heck of it, am I right? You shouldn't be nosy, Carol. It's alright. I'm a warrior, not an innkeeper. I left my village with Karen to slay giganto monsters. I was 15 at the time. When you were 15? How old are you now? I am 28. 13 years, huh? Well, that's pretty long. Oh, the Giganto monster. Well, that's the name of a giant type of monster living all over the world. I heard that an extermination force sent by the Empire to kill them was entirely wiped out. Until every single one of those monsters has fallen, I cannot go back to my hometown. Why is that? Well, sounds like there's something you're not telling us. Maybe we can help? It seems like you're having a tough time of it. But you see... Well, I don't know the details, but you committed to doing this yourself, didn't you? Yeah. Well, then it sounds like this is up to him, Carol. Yeah... I feel like there's a side quest in there. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I slept like a trick yo-yo. If you ever happen to see us around again, please stop and say hello. Yes, thank you so much. You're so kind. Later. Oh, big brother, I keep telling you, try to be more friendly. Well, maybe we should have helped them. We can solve all the world problems by ourselves. Though, if we ever happen to run into those monsters that he was talking about, well, we might as well take them out for him. I don't see any problem with doing that much. Yeah, alright. I kinda like that. The fact that, hey, we're no heroes. We have other things we need to be doing, but hey. I'm a decent bloke. If we find one or two of them, we might as well take them out. And I think in that is a side quest. There's probably a lot of them spread all over the world, and if we kill all of them, he can go back to his hometown. Well, it's a good premise as any, I guess. How are you? I guess I'm alright. Exactly the same. Perfect. And they are fully healed, just like we wanted to. Alright, let's make our way back to town.
I won't lose.
Come on, everyone, knock him down.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Well, this little side trip gave us an idea about a side quest that we can potentially do. Maybe not right now, but somewhere in the future. We've met our old friends again, and we're learning more about the layout of the area, which can be very useful later if we have actual quests in the area. That way we know where we need to go if we need to be somewhere. I did see one more place that we can check out. And after that, we're more than ready to head to Coy Woods, and with all the fighting we've done, now we should be ready to take on whatever we can find in the forest. Meaning the Eggbear. If there is an actual bear, I can imagine it's going to be a boss of some kind, like a really big creature, really strong. Oh, careful. Yeah, like I said, there is no running from them.
Out of my way! Resound, O cry of victory!
Yeah, straight ahead from here. And if we've already been there before, I would probably cut it out of the footage. So if at some point you see me just warping from one place to another, I'm usually doing that because we're going to a place where we've already been. And if you already walked there, we don't have to do that again. But since we haven't been there yet, then we're going to explore it together, of course. Hey, we reach the ocean if we keep going this way. Is that so? Let's turn back. Okay, there's probably no natural barrier in this area that is stopping us, and we probably don't need to be there just yet. So the game is pushing us out. Alright, good. Alright, then I think we've seen everything.
Oh man.
The only thing left for us to do is go to the woods. Let's do that and hunt down our ingredients. Yeah, compared to the first few fights we had in this area, it's already going a lot better.
100 years before you can beat me.
Ooh, having said that,
You've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
he has succeeded in cooking dog food. A part of me should have expected that if we let a dog create food, we'd be getting dog food. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Does it mean there's a new recipe, or no? It's just a result. No? What kind of stats do we get from that? Yeah, when we have more ingredients to make the steak, we can make it from the menu. If he makes then dog food again, we can see what it actually does. Who knows, maybe it's actually really good. Inedible for most people, but it might be good for repeat.
Hey, I've been wondering, how come you guys, and repeat too, I guess, all have blastia? Aren't Bodhi blastia pretty rare? I didn't think many people had them.
You have one too, though.
I belong to a guild. Sometimes we get a chance to get one. And Ruins Gate keeps finding more. That's a guild that excavates blastia.
There are even guilds that dig up blastia from ruins?
If there weren't, then the Empire would control all the blastia. Normal folks wouldn't get any.
The Empire regulates the ancient blastia artifacts due to their potential danger.
Straight from a propaganda leaflet.
I think that makes sense. If blastia weren't regulated, anyone could use dangerous magic.
There is some truth to that, but it will also give the excuse to the government to not regulate it under commoners, seeing as they could potentially revolt against nobility, which will in turn create that dangerous situation they're afraid of.
But they've gone way overboard. They have a monopoly.
Exactly.
I don't know about...
So anyway, what's your story? How'd you get yours?
I used to be in the Imperial Knights. This was a going-away present.
Yeah, he probably sniped it and never returned.
Repeat got his as a keepsake of his old owner.
A going-away present? Sounds more like you stole it to me.
It's so true.
So what about you, Estelle?
I got mine from...
Look at her, she's a noble. They all have these.
I knew you were a noble. Well, at least one of you has some class.
Yeah. Let's go get that Nia fruit.
Do you mind if I scratch behind your ears? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's still too soon for me to pet you. Let's start over by getting to know each other a little better. So then, my name is Estelise. You knew that already, right? Huh? Repeat?
Introducing yourself to an invisible friend?
Oh, I won't give up.
There's gonna be a skit at some point that Repeat is allowing her to pet him, just to get it over with. At least I hope so, that would be really cool.
Guess we can do this.
Let's see if there is some new areas opened up, so we can find that bugbear. Maybe a tree that dropped the near fruit? Even though when we were at the middle point where the fallen blastia was, at that little ruin thing, we were eating near fruit there, so they must have gotten it somewhere in that area. It's just the bugbear that we need to figure out where he is.
Let's get this over with.
Always nice when you can almost kill an enemy with one combo.
I got a little worked up. I feel power running all through my body.
Good. Keep getting more powerful. This looks suspicious, doesn't it? Maybe we can later create a torch and just burn it all down, giving us access to the area behind it. At least that's how I would do it.
Don't get sloppy.
All right, who's next?
We're done.
Okay. Don't see anything suspicious just yet.
Out of my way! All right, who's next?
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Yeah, the gotta be something shiny or a new path, right? Or a scene that automatically triggers. That's probably what's gonna happen, isn't it? There it is, the near fruit.
Next up is the Eggbear claw.
Are we gonna walk around the woods and look for an Eggbear?
No, we'll never find one that way.
Yeah? What'll we do then?
Hand me a Nia fruit, would you? I'm gonna use it to lure out the Eggbear. The Eggbear has very unusual tastes, you see.
Well, if he likes a near fruit, then he definitely has some weird taste. Repeat doesn't like it.
Jeez, you smell horrible.
Me? That smell isn't coming from me!
No, it is coming from you, definitely.
Please tell us when you're gonna do something like that. Oh no! Repeat!
Yeah, the smell was unbearable for his canine nose.
Everyone, keep a lookout! An Eggbear could come out any time now! And they're famous for their terrible ferocity!
So then, Captain Carroll, I'm assuming that you're gonna lead the charge against this terribly ferocious monster?
He should, cause the smell's all over him, so if the Eggbear is coming, it will attack him.
Of course! But I could use a hand from you, Yuri.
I'll help too. Oh, and Repeat also.
Well then, how about we have a bit of a walk around the forest?
Ooh, let's keep our distance from him, shall we? A Nia fruit. One of the ingredients for a panacea bottle. It gives off a bad stench when burned.
Why would a Nia fruit be lying on the ground in the forest? I didn't see a Nia tree nearby.
Oh, that'd be the monsters in the forest. It's how they mark their territory.
Can we really just take it then? I suppose there's no way for us to ask permission.
Yeah, I don't really speak monster. Carol, they don't teach that in your guild, do they?
The hunting blades hunt monsters. We don't need to waste time making friends with them.
That's a shame.
Would be really cool though if you could befriend monsters, isn't it? Now, this is the second time that during a scene in this area we see a chest in the background that's closed, and I don't know where it is. That's annoying
Should
me.
be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
Take this!
Wonderful.
Silver strike!
Pow hammer.
You want revenge?
Bring...
It must be somewhere in the middle of this area, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Wait. Bread and egg. Why is there egg? Something that's randomly laying on the floor. Is that where we made our camp? And we left it? Wait. I just noticed it. What's that big monster in the background? Yeah. We're not going anywhere near that. That's definitely not an Eggbear. It looks like a gigantic insect, doesn't it? Yeah, we're not gonna go near there. Do you think that's one of those Giganto monsters we just heard about? Possibly. A magical lens. And I'm gonna walk into both directions a little bit, see if something triggers. I'm trying not to walk outside of the koi woods, but seeing as that Carol is now stinking up the entire place, eventually the bear should come no matter where we walk to. At least I'm hoping that's the case. Because I don't know if it's location specific or timing specific. Oh, that's definitely it.
Be on your guard, everyone. It's really ferocious.
Hey, fearless leader. You're not supposed to hide right after saying things like that.
No, this is a strategic retreat.
The star always performs the finishing blow. Everybody knows that.
That's not an Eggbear.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that definitely looks like an Eggbear.
That's an Eggbear?
Well, it looks like a bear with gigantic claws, so I guess.
Well, I
Yeah.
have to hand it to you, Captain Carroll. Operation Stink Bomb was a smashing success.
Hey, don't go giving my plan weird names.
Stand up straight when you say stuff like that.
Alright. Shall we scan? I'm pretty sure the Eggbear is not known just yet. 12,000? Damn. Yeah, I know that Repeat went after it because we were scanning it, but it's fine. Nope, get it away. Yeah, I'm trying to defend whenever I can to prevent damage from his attacks. But on the other hand, if they keep them busy, then we can just keep the hits coming. So far, so good. Can we get to 50? Yes. Ooh, that was a really big hit, but we're almost there. Only 1,000 left. Oh, that was a bad hit.
See? You see what I did? That was nothing.
Yeah, I see what you did.
Too.
Thanks.
Right. Did good. 58 combo for 1 point. No special finishers or anything like that. Like we had at the Zagi match.
Hey, I learned something.
Advanced combo user.
I feel so powerful.
I just keep getting stronger.
Carol, come get the claw. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What? Anybody can do that. It just comes right off.
Here, let me help too.
Estelle, why don't you guard the perimeter?
Right.
You're sure it's totally dead, right?
Yeah, but do notice she wants to help. She just wasn't ready for seeing a beast all gutted in front of her. Perfect.
Wow, Captain. If I didn't know you were just goofing around, I'd swear you were really scared.
Pretty good, huh?
Pretty good. Eggbear Claw. One of the ingredients for a panacea bottle. It looks bad, but it's a useful medicine.
How's the nose, Repeat? Alright, let's head back.
Well, look like the stench is settling down. Good. Let's see, we can get out of the forest without any issues.
Resound, O cry of victory!
Yeah, the normal enemies in this area is not going to be any problem. We have it fully under control. Having said that, do we want to just have a bit of a meal through here? Field. Of course. When everybody's watching, she has trouble cooking. That's fine, that's fine. We all have performance issue every once in a while when it comes to cooking. Alright, well, we're making good progress. It does seem that all the enemies we defeated are already gone. Good. Makes it easier for us to get out of here. Still can remove this though.
Yuri Lowell! I know you're here in these woods! Turn yourself in like a good boy!
I really genuinely thought we got rid of them by just moving far enough away from the capital, but nope, they're still chasing us.
You've got to be kidding me. Lou Blanc followed me all the way outside the barrier?
What? Who followed you?
Just some guys from the Imperial Knights.
This will only confirm the thought in Carol's head that you stole your bracelet.
Yeah, right. The Knights are chasing their own former member. Wait, seriously?
I say, come out now, will you?
Show yourself now, and we'll spare you a pummeling.
Shaking in your boots at mere rumors. And you call yourselves Knights of the Schwan Brigade.
So basically they heard the stories about the curse in these woods.
So, what are they after you for? Vandalism? Fraud? Smuggling? Robbery? Murder? Arson?
Breaking and entering and potential kidnapping of a royalty.
It's really just for jailbreak. Anyway, let's bolt. There we go.
Good.
Can't do that. It'll get in the way of other people passing through.
Who's gonna be passing through? These woods are cursed, remember?
Whoa, wait up!
Alright, so it doesn't mean we cannot go back here. Well, we can get into the woods, but we cannot walk all the way to Dayton anymore. So, maybe now we can get in there from the other side and check it out. Maybe. We better go back to Allure and see if this medicine works. I think that would be a little bit more important. Ooh, it's nighttime around town. No, it stays nighttime. I was wondering if we went away far enough that it would turn light again, but no, it is still nighttime. Are the enemies just as hard?
Leave it to me!
They're still the same. I'm guessing difficulty probably on the same level.
Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm just testing one or two fights to see if there's anything different and if we can trigger a skip before heading inside. But I could imagine that on our way back that they'll talk about how do you think this works? Why do you think it might cure the tree or something like that?
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
Yeah, don't take them too literal. But yeah, I think for now we're gonna leave the episode here. Next time we're gonna go inside Allure. Well, create the panacea first if we learn how, because I'm guessing that's where the synthesis comes in with the items that we found. And then we're gonna go to the tree and see if it can actually revive, well, the barrier. That's what we're all doing this for, isn't it? So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As you might rescue a town, heal a tree. See you then. Bye bye.